Two titans, two engineering philosophies colliding head-on. One pushes out nearly 3,000 horsepower like a violent storm. The other delivers 2,107 horsepower with the precision of a supercomputer. What you're about to witness isn't just a drag race. It's a high-speed science experiment taking place at 300 miles an hour. Think of it as Eastern electrical firepower clashing with Western algorithmic control. Rimac designed a surgeon's instrument. BYD created a battering ram made of pure voltage. And today, we're figuring out which machine bends reality the hardest. Systems breakdown. Let's start with the Rimac Nevera R. For independent electric motors. 2,107 horsepower on demand. A monstrous 1,914 pound-feet of torque. But the real magic lives in the control systems. Rimac's next-gen torque vectoring constantly analyzes the car's grip and adjusts power 100 times per second. Each wheel has its own motor and gearbox, meaning every corner of the car receives custom power exactly when needed. It doesn't simply respond to the road. It predicts what you're about to do. The motors can change output in under 2 milliseconds. A lightweight 108 kilowatt-hour battery running an 800-volt setup keeps everything fed. Because the pack has lower resistance, it can deliver power quicker and with less heat. Rimac even allows full power until about 60% battery, after which it still pushes roughly 1,500 horsepower, more than most hypercars on the planet. Now to the BYD U9X. It also uses 4 motors, but each one is a miniature jet engine. 744 horsepower per motor, spinning at 30,000 revolutions per minute. That adds up to 2,978 horsepower, 3,000 metric horsepower for the purists. The U9X runs on BYD's LFP blade battery, built on a brutal 1,200-volt system. With a discharge rate of 30 C, it can dump power 10 times faster than a normal EV pack. The higher voltage lowers heat by 67% compared to the Nevera's voltage class. And the most shocking part? Even at 20% battery, the car still holds over 2,400 horsepower. Power-to-weight ratio, a staggering 1,217 horsepower per ton. Rimac relies on surgical precision. BYD relies on overwhelming electrical force. Two different ideas reaching for the same goal, breaking the limits of physics. Acceleration war. From 0 to 60 miles per hour, the Nevera R hits 1.66 seconds, confirmed, repeatable, brutally consistent. The U9X, while still incredibly quick, takes just under 2 seconds. So Rimac takes the win off the line, but the story changes at speed. From 0 to 186 miles per hour, Rimac clocks 8.66 seconds. Meanwhile, calculations based on power to weight suggest the U9X might pull ahead at around 7.9 seconds. Quarter mile? Rimac holds an 8.23-second world record. BYD's numbers aren't confirmed yet, but projections suggest it could beat it. Rimac dominates early thanks to flawless traction and perfect torque vectoring. Every bit of force is converted into forward motion. But BYD's voltage architecture gives it an advantage as the speedometer climbs. The higher the speed, the harder the U9X pulls. It feels like the acceleration compounds instead of tapering off. The 60 to 130 miles per hour range exposes the difference clearly. Rimac's 800-volt system is efficient, but the U9X's 1,200-volt platform keeps dumping power with almost no thermal penalty. The U9X doesn't fade. It keeps driving you deeper into the seat. Top speed physics. 268 miles per hour versus 308 miles per hour. Rimac's Nevera R officially reaches 268.2 miles per hour, already faster than nearly every petrol hypercar ever built. BYD U9X, a verified 308.4 miles per hour, tested at the same proving grounds, driven by Mark Basing. That makes it the fastest production car speed ever recorded. Faster than the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300+. Faster than the Koenigsegg Jesko. Faster than anything with a license plate. Why the 40 miles per hour difference? Aerodynamics. Rimac's bodywork is shaped for maximum efficiency. The active rear wing flattens at high speed. The floor funnels air with surgical precision. The drag is extremely low. BYD chose raw force instead of pure aero. Huge ducts, fixed wings, larger frontal area. More drag, but with 3,000 horsepower, it simply overpowers the air. Cooling. At 250 plus mph, Both cars are basically trying not to melt. Rimac uses a multi-zone liquid cooling setup tied to predictive thermal mapping. It cools before it needs to. BYD's battery has massive thermal mass and can handle extreme discharge rates. The 1,200-volt system naturally produces less heat at a given power output. The fans are louder, the system is heavier, but it stays stable at speeds where most cars die. Rimac runs out of aerodynamic sealing. BYD bulldozes through it with brute voltage. Handling technology. Speed is one thing. Corners tell the real story. Rimac software is unmatched. The Nevera R calculates will behavior constantly. It can accelerate one wheel and brake another simultaneously, rotating the car with impossible precision. Michelin Cup 2s, refined geometry, and perfect grip help it hold a clean, efficient line. A verified Nürburgring time of 7:05 proves the point, a record-setting EV. BYD's approach is mechanical domination rather than digital refinement. The D-Sussex active suspension can move each wheel independently and extremely fast. The car can literally hop, raise a wheel, or keep itself stable under absurd forces. The U9X version is even more extreme. The Nürburgring time BYD announced, 6:59, is quicker than Rimac's. Not fully verified publicly, but if accurate, it puts the U9X among the fastest hypercars ever built. Where Rimac feels like a scalpel carving the perfect racing line, BYD behaves like a beast that attacks corners rather than dances through them. Rimac equals precision. BYD equals controlled aggression. Final verdict. Acceleration. Rimac Nevera R, the quickest EV off the line. Top speed. BYD U9X, the fastest production car in history. Track performance. Close call. Rimac is verified. BYD is faster on paper. Technology leadership. Rimac, unmatched torque vectoring and predictive control. Raw power. BYD U9X, 3,000 horsepower, king of voltage. Rimac engineered perfection through control and efficiency. BYD engineered dominance through overwhelming force. Two different philosophies, both rewriting what cars can do. Choose your weapon. Either way, you're stepping into a world where the machines have already surpassed human limits. The experiment is finished. The cars won.